This is Kathy Beal of EmpowermentUnlimited.net with Astro-Insight for the 2020 Leo full moon. The Leo full moon takes place on February 8th, 2020 at 11:33 p.m. Pacific Standard Time and on February 9th, 2020 at 2:33 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7:33 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time at 20 degrees Leo, 0 minutes, 20 degrees Aquarius, 0 minutes. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy, or so the saying goes. It's popping into consciousness all over creation right now. You will likely find it uncommonly personally relevant. Are you having fun? Being seen? Getting applause or validation? Whatever your answers, you're not going to note them with a quiet, They're going to fire you up, for good or not so good. They are stoking everything from enthusiasm and excitement to irritation and anger, with a big dose of motivation coming off all of them. Inner children are in the spotlight under this month's Leo full moon. It may help to view your fellow humans as children in adult guise if you see any acting out, or if you spy a playmate who might be fun. A moon in Leo is strut your stuff, look at me territory. This is the natural home of children at play, showmen, performers, and royalty, including queen bees and drama queens. This flavor of full moon always warms and energizes the atmosphere. This particular one promises a lot of fun and activity, and likely theatrics and ploys for attention. It's more rambunctious than the Leo norm. The full moon has direct fuel from Mars, ruler of our drive, action, and ambitions. The cosmic first responder is nearing the end of far-reaching, adventuresome Sagittarius, where he is highly active both physically and mentally. He's in life of the party mode, funny, joke-cracking, optimistic, spontaneous, changeable, and freewheeling, with a bent for the outdoors as well as philosophy, which can translate into self-righteousness and my way or the highway. Mars and the moon are enjoying the unimpeded flow of a trine. As this emotional harvest builds to its crest, fire meets fire. Emotional expression and releases are high energy, impassioned, dramatic, and over the top. The Sagittarius injection encourages playing with the fire, laughing at what's coming up, and not taking yourself seriously. The energy surge comes with steaming and crackling. The steam might take the edge off. It might address romanticizing or deluding. It might require giving someone slack, admitting that you're not seeing clearly, or moving your view to a more elevated vantage point. The steam comes from an inconjunct between the moon and Neptune in Pisces, the dream weaver and illusionist of the sky. The crackling points to alternative perspectives, epiphanies, and pathways to the future that may have escaped your notice. Look for them. Grab them. They have the power to liberate your thinking, increase a love me or leave me stance, and point you in a direction you want to go. The source of the crackling is a pair of opportunity aspects, from messenger god Mercury to radical change agent Uranus, and from Uranus to the North Node, the way to the future. Mercury's in the flow to the North Node too, which means trust hunches, intuition, and knowing. Watch for information to come via osmosis and dreams. The emotional cresting also invites accepting an evolved expression of yourself in the arena of family and ancestral dynamics, which has had a workover and restructuring since last April. That possibility comes from the moon's inconjunct or adjustment aspect to Jupiter and Pluto in Capricorn, and almost exactly to their midpoint. It may be productive, a nod to the year's heavy Capricorn orientation, to view this full moon as a status report on how you came through the Leo-Aquarius eclipses of 2016 to early 2019. An imperative of those eclipses and of the North Node traveling through Leo was becoming aware of the value and reach of your unique spark and of how people treat it. Is your spark blazing more confidently? Are you showing it to people who appreciate and fuel it, and whose own spark grows in its light? Are you no longer wasting your spark on people who ignore it or don't see it, and safeguarding it from those who would put it out? If so, this full moon could be a time of joy and frolicking. If not, well, you're not going to sit quietly. Foot stomping is more likely, either making a point or heading out the door. This full moon is almost exactly the degree of the Leo new moon solar eclipse of August 2018. No, not the attention-getting Great American Eclipse. That one was a year before. Current events are a callback to that time or to an upgrade in your self-expression and confidence that started at that time. You can get a timetable for project managing the evolutionary change that is growing this year in my Guide to 2020. I'm Kathy Beal, a professional astrologer with more than 30 years' experience. Visit my site, empowermentunlimited.net, to sign up for my mailing list, listen to my weekly podcasts, get my 2020 guide, and book a session with me. You'll find lots of extra content on patreon.com/Kathy Beal and on Facebook at Empowerment Unlimited and the group, the Astro-Insight Lounge. I'm on Instagram at KABeal and on YouTube at the Professional Aquarian Channel.